Well, the story is from Karnataka, where the government versus BBMP face-off has only escalated, with the government now transferring BBMP Commissioner Anil Kumar. Manjunath Prasad is named as the commissioner now. Until now, Prasad was the nodal officer in handling COVID-19 situation. This comes after the Chief Minister and the BBMP mayor differed on extending the lockdown in Bengaluru in the wake of the COVID-19 case surge. Stacey is telling us more about what's really going on. It reeks of politics, this business of transferring an officer because of differences in opinions. What more can you tell us, Stacey?
Well, Sneha, the timing of this transfer is quite, something that people have questioned, because yes, there have been differences in the past as well, but mostly it is the BBMP commissioner who's been pulled up time and again for what has been happening during this whole, pandemic. Be it, the movement of migrant laborers, be it, getting ration to the poor, or whatever the BBMP, be it hospital beds that the BBMP is in charge of, getting a centralized system. Even the Karnataka High Court really pulling up the BBMP at this point, and which is why a lot of backlash that Mr. Anil Kumar was facing. Now, who they have replaced him with is Mr. Manjunath Prasad. Yes, he is also a nodal officer right now in charge of COVID, but he was also the former BBMP. He was also the commissioner of the BBMP just before Manjunath Prasad. Now, he also is from the SC community. So what the government here is trying to do is really a good balancing act, not trying to get any backlash from even the communities that they're trying to please when they give these positions, but also trying to keep that fine balance with having the right officers there at this point. So yes, the timing of this, especially after yesterday's statement, when you had the BBMP commissioner say that maybe that it is time that we extend the lockdown, when you have the CMO saying that absolutely not, and it's not necessary to have a lockdown, that contradiction was something quite likely, and today you have this transfer orders that have come in place.
Interesting. BBMP chief has been transferred and because there was a difference in opinion, what are you really picking up from the camp of the BBMP commissioner himself? Okay, we'll come back to you, Stacey, in a bit, because Brijesh Kalappa of the Congress party is also with us. It appears prima facie, because the timing of this is interesting, that the commissioner has been transferred because of having a difference of opinion with the chief minister regarding the lockdown. What's your reaction, sir?
See, I don't want to make a political issue of it, but I think too many cooks are spoiling the broth, because there are 8 ministers who are attached to taking care of the COVID scene. And everybody knows that the only thing that is happening is in regard to COVID. So therefore, every minister wants a slice of the pie. So everybody wants some money to be made here. So there are 8 ministers who are now currently looking at the COVID situation in Bengaluru. And I think that's far too much, because there has to be some leadership which has to be given. So if you're going to blame officials for this, I think this is going to be the outcome. But the point is that despite the fact that there are 8 ministers, there is no respite to citizens. Citizens are still suffering. Citizens are still not able to get ambulance. Citizens are still not able to get ICU facility. Citizens are still not able to get hospital rooms. Citizens are still not able to get hospital beds. So this is the scenario.
Okay.
And the number of deaths are increasing. The number of cases are increasing. And the government, on the other hand, is buying ventilators for which are otherwise available for 4 lakh at 18 lakh. So this is a moment where the Karnataka government is making money, left, right, and center.
Okay.
So, and the PP sets, everything they're, looting the exchequer at this point in time. So they're trying to benefit from the tragedy. But that's the attitude of the BJP here. And what can we do?
Okay, let me also bring in the BJP. Okay, we've seemed to lost the line with the spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party that we were trying to connect with, but we'll try and connect again. But Stacey, be with us. I just want to ask you, Stacey, about the processes involved in these transfers. How is the government justifying it or explaining it at this point in time?
Well, these transfers normally often do happen, and especially at a position of a BBMP commissioner. It's just that the timing is what is being suspected at this point. But yes, because this BBMP commissioner, Mr. B.H. Anil Kumar, has been pulled up by the Karnataka High Court, by the government itself, when it came to renting out those beds in that BIC COVID care center instead of buying them, and that was a big embarrassment for the B.S. Yediyurappa government, because they were completely caught off guard when somebody came up and said that when you can buy this whole thing, you're instead renting it, which is 10 times more the cost. So why would you do something like that? And then immediately there was corrective measures of going ahead and issuing orders to then have those beds and other items purchased instead of rented. So a lot of these kind of clerical works that were being done through the BBMP is what caused embarrassment, and perhaps why the government thought it was now the right time to actually change somebody who's in charge of the BBMP right at the top position, to have a change of guard there.
Okay, Stacey, be with us. Anwar Manipadi, he is a spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you for your time. We have Brijesh Kalappa of the Congress party who's with us connected as well. And he was making a point that this is a case of just too many people, meddling into the affairs. They are trying to get a slice of the pie in terms of handling of the COVID-19 situation. However, there is little respite for the people of Karnataka. The government has failed essentially in handling the situation, is what the Congress says. What do you have to respond?
Well, it's government has successfully done it. In fact, they've written for a praise for the way they've handled the COVID-19. And somebody being transferred out of his job, it is a government duty to see that a person who's in charge of any department or any work that has been assigned to him, he should be doing it diligently. And when there is somebody who doesn't do a work diligently, the government does take a step to see that such kind of person is punished.
Okay, so is this about competence or is this about disagreement, sir?
Any such big scene as why this man has been taken. In fact, I'm not aware of what's thinking because I'm away from Bangalore, but I'm still like to say that whatever that has happened probably by the government,
no, lastly, I just want to ask you.
Reasons, and there would have been some mistake committed by these guys.
Is this about incompetence of the commissioner, or is this about disagreement by and large with the chief minister about the lockdown and the extension of the lockdown?
Yeah, I mean, see, I told you there are so many things that take place in the government administration, and when such kind of administration, when the government is taking places, and you know very well if there is somebody who has done wrong, he has to be taken to task.
Okay.
And I'm sure the government would have thought right and done it, because as long as the government is concerned, so far they have been doing a wonderful job and they have done a great job in the COVID-19.
Okay.
And today, if something has happened, you just can't hold government responsible whatever it is.
All right.
If there has to be an inquiry, which there will be, which will ensue very soon.
Okay. Thank you for your point of view. Brijesh Kalappa, thanking you as well. Stacey, we'll of course keep coming back to you for more on that story. Thanks for the moment, Stacey.